Tuloy po kayo to another episode of Arot Catolo's YouTube channel on Readings in Philippine History. I hope you are all in fine conditions. Thanks to my subscribers, salamat po. In the last video on Readings in Philippine History, we made an outline of the main topics in History 1 under the new GEC issued by CHED. So let us begin. What is the meaning of history? Ano ang kahulugan ng kasaysayan? Simply said, history is the study of all that is past. Lahat ng lumipas ay bahagi na ng kasaysayan. Pero talaga bang lahat ng nakaraan ay may saysay? Ang sagot ay yes and no. Yes. Maaring sa isang tao ang isang nakaraang pangyayari ay may saysay o relevance. At no, dahil sa iba naman ay wala, nada. Kaya ang nagbibigay pala ng halaga sa kasaysayan ay ang saysay o katuturan nito, relevance or significance para sa isang tao o grupo ng tao. History is also a record of the past. Ang kasaysayan ay nasusulat ayon sa isang pananaw na pag hindi nasusulat o walang dokumento, walang kasaysayang pag-uusapan, tapos na ang kwento. Subalit sa totoo lang, ang history ay maaari ring maibatay sa mga bagay o artifacts, isang structure, monument at mga intangibles na tulad ng musika, panulat at iba pang sining, pati na ang mga folk traditions. Ito ay naaayon na sa makabagong pananaw o approach na magkatuwang ang written at non-written sources sa pagbuo ng malinaw at almost exact version ng isang pangyayari noong isang malayong kapanahunan. Bukod dito, isipin din natin ang history ay isang sangay ng social science that studies the totality of the past of humanity. That makes the study of history relevant because it is multidisciplinary and uses different perspectives. Mula sa iba't ibang pananaw ay hinahango ang mahalaga o importance ng history na kung paano ito ay makaka-relate sa kasalukuyan. Ayon kay Arnold Toynbee, patay ang kasaysayan na hindi nagagamit sa kasalukuyan. For young people especially, history is not to memorize important dates and places, but to memorialize its lessons. It should encourage critical thinking that will be useful in real-life decision-making. Saan nga ba nagmumula ang kasaysayan? Ang history ay may kaugnay na larangan. Ito ay ang historiography o historiografiya. Ito ang pagsulat at pag-aaral ng mga sources ng kasaysayan. What then are the sources? History is made, or more precisely, history is written based on historical sources, and there are two sources of history. Ito yung primary source o pangunahing batis at secondary source o pangalawang batis. Mahalaga ang mga ito upang malaman kung credible o kapanipaniwala ang isang kasaysayan. In resolving conflicting versions of history, primary sources ang binibigyan ng higit na timbang dahil sa ito ang nakapagbibigay ng mas malinaw at makatotohanang salaysay tungkol sa isang pangyayari. Ano ang primary sources o pangunahing batis? A primary source is a historical data that gives an insight of an event in a certain period. It is written and produced during the particular period subject of examination. And these sources usually go through a rigorous historical method by researchers. Ang pangunahing batis ay maaaring isang salaysay ng isang first-person witness o pakikipanayam ng isang historian sa isang saksi. Ilang halimbawa, the best source of history of an event is a photograph or program invitation of the event kept by one of the participants. The diary of a guerrilla fighter relating on their operations is a primary historical source on the World War II in the Philippines. These sources are both a record of the event and an artifact involved in that part of history. Samantala, what is a secondary source? It is a source that is based on a primary source. Halimbawa nito ay ang mga textbook na nasa likod kong aklatan na sinulat mula sa mga pinag-aralang primary sources. Ilan pang example ay ang mga documentary films, magazine articles, or research papers giving their versions of history based on a historic figure or event. Reproduction of original documents, ito man na scanned or photocopied, may be considered a secondary source but not reliable, and if merely to prove that an authentic source may exist. There are specialized fields in historiography that help us know about human lives and societies in the past. This specialized knowledge assists historians in an attempt to paint a picture of the past. If the source are old written documents, the experts to be consulted should be knowledgeable on paleography. If stamps are to be analyzed, we need a philatelist. The meanings of maps are studied in the field of cartography. Mahalaga ang pag-aanalisa ng mga sources na ito. Ito ang magbibigay anyo sa pagre-recreate ng nakaraan. These sources makes history alive. Upang maging makatotohanan ng pag-aaral ng kasaysayan, dapat ay alamin natin kung saan ito nagmula at authentic ba ito. Ang mga batis ba ay tugma o consistent sa iba pang mga primary source? Oops, teka. Tigil na tayo dyan dahil yan ay para sa next video na. So far so good, we have enumerated and identified sources of history. Salamat po ng marami, keep safe and healthy. Please like, subscribe and share because sharing is caring. So long, bye-bye!